So since we're talking about Bill O'Brien, let's just get straight into the Bill O'Brien stuff. As I've said, I was certainly on board with this. I think it was like the best move out of the people that they interviewed. The least shocking scenario also. It was rumored that they were interested in him last season, but that he still had a year under contract with Alabama and he wanted to finish his contract there. I don't blame him at all for that. So someone had said to me, I don't remember who. I think it was one of my friends. He said that he wonders if last season went down because the whole point was that they wanted to get Bill O'Brien this offseason. And I like to think that's not the case, because I feel like why would you screw over your team and like risk an entire season just because you want a certain coach? But maybe that was the plan all along. I don't know. I also I'm assuming that with their conversation through their interviews with Bill O'Brien, they got him at least for multi-years, because that was another thing that was allegedly an issue for them last year, that they did not want to bring in Bill O'Brien if he was just going to come in for 1 year and then get a head coaching opportunity in the NFL and leave after a year. You don't want to have 3 offensive coordinators in 3 seasons for your quarterback. Like, that's not ideal. So who knows if that's the truth, but we shall see. So he was officially announced as the offensive coordinator this morning. He was also said to be the quarterback's coach. So that kind of ousts Joe Judge, because he was the quarterback's coach. And then at least as far as the offensive coordinator position, Bill O'Brien is now going to be taking that away from Matt Patricia. And I think most people are going to be happy with that. And it seems like they're probably going to be going back to the Patriots system of old, which I am 100% on board with. I want to hear what you guys have to say, so let me know. I think after what we saw last season, there's nothing wrong with trying to change things up and, adapt to whatever the NFL is and what's hot right now. But for the most part, what the Patriots were doing offensively wasn't broken. So there was no need for them to basically take the entire thing and throw it in the garbage. I know with Josh McDaniels leaving, they were going to have to do something different because they didn't have their guy there. But I feel that they got rid of too much of it, especially Mac was so successful with Josh McDaniels in his first season. And there's a reason why he didn't look nearly as good in his second season. So that is the belief from a lot of the beat reporters that I have been seeing, that he will be incorporating what the Patriots had been doing, especially, if we're going back to when he was with the Patriots staff like 10 years ago. And then maybe he's going to try and incorporate some of what they did at Alabama, which is going to play to Mac's strengths, obviously. And I think, again, as I'm going to say probably a million times on this stream, I think that's a big leading factor to why they brought Bill O'Brien in. As Beantown Breakdown said, I think it's an indication that they're not giving up on Mac Jones. They're going to at least give him one more season. And I think that's kind of what is historically done, unless you've done basically nothing for the team through your first 2 years, which you can't say about Mac Jones. I think they're going to give him 3 years, because if we look back to some of the other newer quarterbacks who thrived in year 3, it's going to be Josh Allen. It's going to be Tua. It's going to be Jalen Hurts. And they all weren't, their jobs were not secure coming into year 3. And the offense changed. They added weapons for them. The playbook changed. Coaches changed. Whatever they needed to do within their own organizations. And there's a reason why they all are doing so well and made the playoffs in their 3rd season. So, hopefully we get that with Mac Jones.